what would happen is they extended the shaft and they thought, well, the hammer is kind of a nice weapon. And usually when this came about was when the armored knight came in. When plate mail came in, you couldn't use a sword against someone like that because it just glanced off. You couldn't pierce them with it. You had to look for just the openings. So what did you have? You had to get something that could crush that knight within their armor, make them so they couldn't move or break bone. If you get a plate knight and plate armor, this war hammer could crush that armor so that their arm could not move. If you hit a joint, their joint can't move. You hit a knee joint or behind the leg or anything, now the knight's like this and he can't use his sword against you. So you incapacitated that knight. So what they did was they extended this type of tool. You have the normal hammer head, but this one is concave. It does a little more damage, but it's still like a hammer. They added a long spike on here. This could pierce through a breastplate very easily. And it's standing sideways here. If you got hit, you can see how far in that could go just from the front. Any vital organ, right through a breastplate that comes up to here. It also had what's called a butt spike on the end. So the hammer just wasn't used to strike because there was a way of using it. You just don't go like this because your armor would get tired. You use centrifugal force and you kept like this, bam, your shield would come up. You can do this all day long and not hurt yourself. But you could also use it as a defensive weapon against a sword. Somebody comes in, you use it this way, you can hook it and then come back around and down here. There's all different ways to use it. But it was used as a concussion weapon to incapacitate that knight. That was the advantage that it had.